Hello, my name is Halima,
How you
and
doing, lady?
hello there. And we're actually here in St. Vincent's Park. We're from the Foundation of Light. Shot Top?
Yeah.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't like
Bum
the other
Park.
name. I don't like Bum Park.
Yeah.
I don't like that name. But anyway, that's I guess it's affectionately called that. But we're here from the Foundation of Light, my team and I. And we normally go from state to state. We're in New Jersey, we're in Pennsylvania, and we talk to individuals like yourself who have found themselves in a homeless situation. And we like to basically hear your story as to what brought you to the situation, and to, they call the homeless the invisible people.
Yeah.
So we want to make you visible. So what I'm doing today is taking time out to hear your story. And may I ask your name?
My name is Joseph Simmons.
Can you speak up just a little bit?
My name is Joseph Simmons.
Joseph Simmons.
Yeah.
Okay, Joseph. Nice to meet you.
Currently 40 years old.
Okay.
Birthday 3/12/75.
Okay.
And been on and off the streets now since I got a military discharge back in 1994.
Okay.
And so I've been on and off the streets here and there. Homeless, out in tents, out on the bench, chronic alcoholic.
Okay.
Many years of struggle with addiction, off and on,
Okay.
And basically the thing is I need stable living, stable situations where I can get into housing, permanent housing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not the program. I hate the program type stuff.
What is it about the program that you don't? Is it the structured environment, or?
Yeah, too much structure. Man telling you when to eat, man telling you when to shit, man telling you when to piss.
Does it remind you of the military?
And I'm a grown man,
right?
And so stabilized housing or transitional housing, where we have the ability to go out, get sober, and go out and work and get jobs.
Okay. Now you mentioned you were in the military. You had You had an honorable discharge in 1994. So that in itself makes me think. You served our country, and what was awaiting you when you got out of the military? Was it your free medical?
Because I was young at that time. I was 19 years old.
Okay.
So I had the elements of the streets.
Okay.
I began selling weed. I began hanging out with my boys, and that's when I started drinking.
Okay.
That's when I was introduced to drink. When I was in school, I was in FBLA, Future Business Leagues of America. I was in BAE, Brothers About Education.
Wow.
I graduated from Eleanor Roosevelt. Okay. So I was all about education, but when I got that discharge, it hurt me. Because everything in me, I invested into that, in the service. Okay. So when I got that discharge, I started getting other feelings toward the government, toward life itself. And then I started doing things, started making my own moves. But then by 96, everything must go. Because I get addicted myself. So.
Now, when you see groups like ourselves come out to the St. Vincent's Park, and we have clothing, we have food, what are some other things that you feel that we should have with us when we come out? When we come into environments such as this, what are you lacking? What are you needing?
Things like tarps, tents, things like those where people can have somewhere to get in from the warm elements while they out here on the streets trying to get back up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. And anything else? Anything that you want the world to know about the so-called invisible people, the homeless?
I just what I spoke about earlier, the housing situation, getting stabilized housing. Because given a couple thousand vouchers, it's still over 50,000 homeless. You still got 16,000 abandoned miniums here in Baltimore City. Nobody fixed them up, but everybody concentrated on the inner harbor for them white folks.
Absolutely.
What about us? We left out here.
But Joseph, and it's Joseph, right?
Yeah,
Joseph, a biblical name.
But I want to put them down on something that I do personally, that I got a love for. Hey, bro. Because, in there is my story. All day and day, work, rest, and play. Don't stop and say, didn't stop and pray. So I got loaded. Liquor had me bloated. Drunk so many ounces that Webster's couldn't quote it. Now I'm locked and loaded. Mix it with some soda. Grab the lemon lime, squeeze it out and let them soda it. This is my dilemma. Pockets looking thinner. Face gotten fatter. Friends gotten thinner. I'm the biggest loser. Alcohol's the dang winner. Gotta hit the soup line to get some dang dinner. Yo, sliding down a razor blade. Wasn't not getting paid. Alcohol's the player, and I was getting played, and I was getting slayed. Laid up like a dummy. Punished for days I done ran out of money. Oh.
All right, love it. Well, you know what I want to do is give me just. Well, let's start here. My name is Halima, and I'm here with the Foundation of Light. We normally go to areas like this where there's a large influx of homeless and the working poor. So it's not just for the homeless. And we like to hear your story. We like to find out the needs, find out how we can better service you. You know, and like I said, it's not just for the homeless, it's for the working poor, those in need. That's who we service. That's what our organization does. Can you tell me your name?
My name's Al.
Al? Okay, Al. And you said you were from the South Bronx?
Yes.
Okay, so what brought you here to Baltimore?
I used to live here 25 years ago.
Okay.
And my best friend, my so-called best friend, I used to live in North Carolina about 5 years ago.
Okay.
And I seen him after 25 years. He asked me to come back to Baltimore.
Okay.
I got tired of living in North Carolina. And I told my girlfriend, I said, because she used to live, me and her was together 25 years. So I said, let me come back to Baltimore, get a job, and I'll send for you. It didn't work like that. I made $3,000. He was getting high.
Right.
And I was giving him money to stay in his place. My girl waiting for me to get a job. None of that happened. So, after I got broke, after about 6 months, after I got broke, he told me get out. And I became homeless.
Your best friend? After having money to...
my friend.
Oh, your friend. Okay.
So cool. And then I called my aunt in New York. I asked her to send me $500. I'm paying money just to have somewhere to live. Then I called after he spent that money, I'm just paying. I'm not getting high. I'm just paying to have a roof over my head.
So are you working? What are you doing now for yourself? Are you getting any type of waiting on disability?
I have a place to live. I have a nice place to live.
Good, good. Well, that's a good thing. Okay.
God is good.
Great. That's great.
I've been there a year where I'm at.
Now, how long were you homeless?
3 years in Baltimore.
In Baltimore, but you got on your feet though.
Had to.
Now, tell me some of the things. Now, you see a lot of organizations that come into areas like this. We have our food, we have our clothing, we have our, toiletries at times. What are some things that you find, and even talking to some of the individuals here that you may talk to, what are some of the needs? What can we do better?
Y'all are doing excellent. I mean, there's not too much more you can do because y'all are doing outstanding. There's not too much more you can do. Everything is beautiful. I mean, beautiful. I can't say no more. I mean, there's not much more y'all can do.
Right.
Y'all doing the best y'all can, and I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I got on my feet.
And I'm happy and I'm very proud of you that you did.
And if anybody else want to get on their feet, they can.
They can.
If they want to.
Right.
Some people don't want to.
You have to have a desire, absolutely. And like I said, I'm very proud of you. I mean, you didn't let it keep you down. You know, it knocked you down for a minute, but you got back up.
You have to have determination.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I had it. You have to have that zeal.
Right.
I had it. I mean, I stayed out here 3 years.
Is there anything, now we normally will share this, with our community. Is there anything that you want us to know? Now, there's a lot of stigma with the homeless. Everybody is a drunk. Everybody is an alcoholic. Everybody is a drug addict.
I'm one.
They dehumanize, I feel. Is there anything that you want to say? And you can say it right into this camera. Anything that you want to say to me,
There's
to
not much
the world?
I can say because you're doing the best you can, and I'm doing the best I can.
Absolutely.
And God is good.
Absolutely.
And I just shake these.
You got your key. You got your keys to your own place.
Shake these.
Awesome.
And it's been a year now.
Great.
But I don't forget where I come from because I come out here not every day.
Right.
But I come and check on my friends that I was homeless with.
Right.
Make sure they're all right.
That's amazing. That's amazing for you. Because sometimes people forget where they come from.
Nah, you can't. You know why? Because you can always come back.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you so much for taking